So, ladies and turds, it is here. As you can see, right here by the logo. This is the Spyro the Dragon Trilogy, I guess like remake, trailer here. I'm quite excited. It's very difficult, you know, to contain myself. It might not look like it right now, but this announced today in the morning. You know, it's 4:20 p.m. right now. And this actually arrived, I think, at like 8 a.m. I was actually exploring, you know, outside in a thrift store and stuff. And I saw a little peek, you know, Spyro over here trilogy. And I was having a heart attack. Pretty much yesterday, people have been posting leaks and stuff, you know, that this is coming. I believe there was also like screenshots and stuff. I looked at them, I was having a heart attack yesterday. The Twitter account opened, and you know, teasers Activision was like, I'll talk about it all after the trailer. You know, people were knocking on my door here. You know, I had to help like my brothers and my mama over there, you know, do some stuffs. This took a while to set up. My computer was turning off. Everything is finished. Everything is done. So now, ladies and turds, after what? I don't even know how long. You know, probably 15 years now since I've played Spyro 2. And I've been asking for a remaster for a really long time. You know, or at least like for Spyro to come back, similar to Crash, how he did 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago in 2016. This trailer is only 1 minute long though, but let's do this. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Hopefully everything works though. Hopefully audio, everything is good. I'm excited. Here we go. Then I wish the thing though. Nice. The adventure begins. That is, look, like the comparison between that. What a turd. I really want to play the, I don't know about his voice though. I really want to play the second one though. That's my, I really like that he looks, you know. Hold on, I can't even speak right now. There's the dude. The thief guy. Reignited Trilogy. Alright, that's what it's called. Reignited Trilogy. When people were saying like it's gonna be called like the Enhanced Trilogy or like the Treasure Trilogy or something. You know, leaks. Reignited. It's a little cheesy, but you know, it works too. September 2018. So yeah. Okay. I couldn't like think right there. I just wanted, you know, I wish, like I said, I wish I didn't see the leaks. You know, it kind of ruins the fun. Not only that, but also like the announcement that there's going to be a trailer. Whereas like with Crash E3, I wasn't expecting it, and it, you know, gave me a heart attack. Whereas this, I was, you know, I knew I was going to see, you know, but still, this is awesome, ladies and turds. Okay, so we gotta talk about this. September 2018, I made a video, you know, talking about Crash coming to the Switch, PC, and the Xbone this year, you know, and then in that video I also said, you know, if Spyro would be coming out, because it's his 20th anniversary, I believe, this year in September 2018, and so people are right, you know, it is coming out, you know, in September, which is awesome. And what's cool is it's not only coming out for the PlayStation 4, but also the Xbone right there, you know, like day one pretty much. Now, I wonder if it's, you know, hopefully it comes out for the computer too, like later on, like Crash did, you know, Insane Trilogy, and then also like the Switch. You know, that would make sense. It wouldn't, you know, it'd be weird not to. I'm gonna get that though, day one. This is gonna be awesome. This is, here, I'll watch that trailer again, but I just wanted to say something. Hold on, let me see. If you check over here, this is, I'm doing a bootleg, this is actually a screenshot, but here's, you know, people saying pretty much the same thing, that they wanted, you know, the PC version and like on the Switch and junk. I remember, like I said, I played Spyro 2 in my toddler days. You know, that was my game. I finished the first one 100% a few years ago on the stream, but number 2 was like the disc is what I had pretty much. And that was the first game I 100%ed on my own. Medieval's coming back too, which is gonna be awesome. I've never like played Medieval though. You know, Ape Escape, people want Ape Escape. But yeah, okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Okay. Okay. Activision has been teasing us for quite a while, and it's been driving me insane. Not just me, but fans as well, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about. First, they revealed this. You know, this figurine. I want these. These two, I want them so badly. You have no idea just how badly I want these on my shelf. But they're probably like $300 each, though. I don't have that kind of cash. But first, they showed that Crash Bandicoot figurine right here. It's perfect. Look at it. And his eyes, you can pose him to, I think, his tongue as well or something. They showed that when the Insane Trilogy came out, and then, you know, they flinged it here. And then they revealed this. The Spyro figurine right here. And this was the, you know, the game was just announced today, the remake that's coming out. But people were speculating and stuff. Because, you know, First 4 Figurines over here, officially licensed with, you know, Activision to make these two. And so people are like, wait a second. This wouldn't make sense. Why would they just do this, you know? Like, just out of nowhere. And as you can see, Spyro is gorgeous. Like, he looks a little different in the remaster, or the remake, that you just saw right now. Here, he's all, you know, like... He pretty much resembles, like, kind of 100% what he would look like, you know, in, like, the original 3 games. Whereas in the remake, he looks a little bit different. He still resembles this, which I'm happy. I'm extremely happy. Hold on. Let me just break the green screen over there. I'm extremely happy he looks like this instead of like this. You see how bootleg that is? That is from the Skylanders. I've been saying this for years. If Spyro comes back, I hope he didn't turn ugly like this. I honestly don't know what they did to him. It makes me cry. And so yeah, they've been teasing us with this, you know, these figurines here. Then, people have been getting these eggs, which is weird, you know, saying something is about to hatch over here. It's a little blurred, but the account or the name is Falcon McBob. I'll explain everything. Pretty much, they've been getting these purple eggs. The first one who got it was like April 2nd. You know, I don't know if it was supposed to be like an April 1st, like, you know, April Fool's like joke thing or something, and it was delayed in the mail or something. But, you know, if they didn't announce Spyro, they would have given me a heart attack if it was an April Fool's joke. You know, people were angry because there was also like a Crash Bandicoot stream, I think, like March 30 or something, March 31st. And, you know, people wanted Spyro there, but nothing happened. So, you know, and people like attacked the guy or something. I don't know much about the story. But apparently, there's these eggs have been sending, you know, people have been getting these eggs. Like different like news outlet, you know, websites, different like YouTubers, different journalists and stuff. People are saying that there's 12 eggs that are going to be sent out, because it would make sense, because, you know, I believe there's like 12 worlds in the game, or like 12 eggs to collect in each level, I think. I don't remember, I haven't played the games in a while, but it says, you know, something's about to hatch. These have been sending, like I said, Activision had been sending these to people all week long, and you didn't know it was from Activision until somebody actually took a screenshot from like one of the video, I think IGN or something, made a video. And then they edited it because they accidentally showed the address, and someone took a screenshot, and the address actually pointed to the Activision's, you know, headquarters in California, which is awesome. And people are like, okay, Activision, we know it's you. You're not gonna, you know, fool anyone. This is clearly Spyro. You know, it's supposed to be like scales and stuff, you know, purple. And then also Falcon McBob. The Falcon McBob is very interesting because if you look up Falcon McBob on Twitter, it's the official Spyro the Dragon, like... what do you call it? Like account, pretty much. Hold on, I can show you. Oh, do I not have it saved or something? I guess I don't. But it's pretty much the official, what do you call it? Account for, you know, Spyro the Dragon. And it was inactive and stuff, you know, nothing, like, was there, you know, until yesterday. They actually revealed that, you know, Spyro is coming back. But you know, someone also found out that these eggs actually come from this like person, Featherworks or something, you know. And the reason they found out that there's 12, because, you know, they speculated there's 12, but this person, this Featherworks guy, I think like talked to someone, like private message or something, and actually said the lady or someone from Activision bought like a bulk of 16, and so maybe the other 4 are going to be given away, or maybe to like Activision or, you know, staff members or something. Who knows? But that's, you know, what they've been doing over there. I thought I had the Twitter account too. And then afterwards, yesterday, like I said, yesterday we got leaks. We got a lot of leaks from, you know, like Twitter, not just Twitter, but I think Amazon, some Amazon Mexico or something website, I think leaked it or whatever. I'm not really sure. I think I could be wrong. Here, let me just try to like fix this for 2 seconds. Hold on, everyone. 2 seconds. There you go. Oh, close enough. Is that close enough? It's a little bootleg, of course. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. All right. So the Falcon McBob. If you look this up, it's actually. Hold on. There you go. If you look it up, you see that, you know, right now it's completely different than what it was yesterday. You didn't have all this like Spyro stuff in the background, but pretty much it was just called codename Falcon McBob, you know, for some reason. And I think people looked into the code of like Crash or something, I don't remember, and actually found that in there. And then they retweeted this, or not retweeted, tweeted this yesterday at like night, like right here, 10 a.m. Okay, not night, in the morning. And if you look closer, it's kind of hard to see, but you see Crash looking at something, you know, it's purple, and you see in his eyes some kind of weird like reflections. If anything, I'm gonna make like a video, you know, talking about this more in depth. But pretty much in his eyes, you can see that one side, I think people saw that it's like, what is it, the machine? Like the intro to the Crash Insane Trilogy. And then the other side is Spyro, you know, like posing in his like classic like pose over here. And so some people actually think that we might be getting that demo as well soon for, you know, the Spyro over here, which would be awesome. If you type in the code and stuff, and, you know, you'll be able to play a Spyro demo in Crash. That would be the coolest thing ever, you know? I would have a heart attack. And then, like I said, today when I came back, they officially announced right here, bam shalam, they shared this trailer, you know, the first official trailer we're getting Spyro, and it is here, you know, Reignited Trilogy coming September 2018. And then here I wanted to also share, if you click on this link, you get taken to the official website too, which is cool. I don't know if my computer can handle all this, but look! Oh yeah, it's slacking. My computer is slacking, it can't handle it. But this is, I was asking for this. I was hoping that we would get a Spyro, you know, trilogy over here. Spyro 2, I'm telling you, Spyro 2 is my childhood. This is the game that, you know, pretty much like, this is the, if I didn't have Spyro 2, I wouldn't, you know, probably wouldn't have played Spyro. I don't know, maybe like eventually, but I mean, Spyro 2 and like Crash 2 and 3, those are like the games I pretty much played all the time on the PlayStation 1. And so this is awesome. You know, here's like what the cover looks like here. I think it's only like a, what do you call it? I don't think that's the official cover yet. This is probably like a placeholder or something. Available September 21st, 2018. Okay, so yeah, it is the 20th anniversary. Here, I'm gonna close that because my computer can't handle it. It is the 20th anniversary, which is awesome. That is really, really cool. Here, let me put it back to the video before this starts, you know, having a heart attack again. That is really, really cool. You know, I was hoping, you know, that we would like finally get something. People are saying maybe E3. It's not E3. I think it's the first day of PAX or something. So they just like flinged it out. I also have another trailer. It's the same thing, except I think this one is the European one. I don't think there's anything different. The first one I showed right here, I think, was the official like PlayStation 4 one. And so I was surprised that they actually showed like the Xbone like logo or whatever on there. I wouldn't have recognized this music though. It is the same, but I don't think I would have recognized it. He looks a little more like mature though, like Spyro. You know. Ah, it is so pretty. Here, let me pause. Look at this. How this is the original game. You know, I think this was Spyro 1. It's kind of hard to tell, but Spyro 1 is similar to Crash 1, where, you know, it's kind of a little bootleg. You know, it's still enjoyable, but, you know, it's kind of bootleg. And then in the sequels, they really improve, like, the controls mainly, and, you know, pretty much the entire gameplay, you know. And so, yeah, like, Spyro 2 is, like, ingrained into my brain, like, the controls and stuff, whereas, you know, when I went back to play the first one, I was, you know, like, why isn't this, you know, feature here? Why isn't that there? And so I hope, I believe I read somewhere they're improving the controls too, but I hope it's not, like, changed. Because, you know, look how pretty that is. I hope it's not changed by, you know, like, too much or something. Was that supposed to be a wolf? I think those are like a huge fat wolves. Yeah. Look how like look how brutal he looks. So there's what's his name? Sphinx, or I forgot his name, the dragonfly. People were were like zooming in or something that he has little arms and stuff and he looks really derpy. This transformation though is night and day here. Look at this. Crash Bandicoot, you know, got the similar thing. But Crash Bandicoot is more of like a linear game, you know, maybe a few levels where it's kind of, you know, open, kind of, with like the jet ski levels and stuff, but it's not really. Whereas Spyro is like a true, I would say like an open, it's not open world, but you know, it's like more like, you pretty much, you can explore wherever you want and, you know, collect the gems if you want, get the eggs, you know, do the side quests, you know, and then finally beat the like level. You know, I guess it's kind of linear, but you know what I mean. Crash is more of like a actual platformer. Whereas this is like a 3D platformer, if that makes sense. And so it really shines. Like, look, it's just insane. What the turn? It's gorgeous. Same slick moves. He like I say, I am so glad that he resembles, you know, the original Crash, or not Crash, Spyro, and not this thing. But he is kind of a mix of the new Spyro. I don't know what it's called. There's like the original trilogy, and then there's the one where he's kind of like grown a little. He kind of looks like that a little bit, you know, a little different. You're toast. The cheesy little like lines and stuff. Oh, this is so, I think this is the first. I think what they're showing right now is everything from the first game, I believe. This is very pretty. This looks like a painting right here. Like the backgrounds. Look at that, like, what do you call that? The depth of field over there. Like, you see how like it gets all blurry back there? Look how pretty that is. But this is the first Spyro, I believe. I think everything we're saying here is the original Spyro. I can say that maybe 80% sure. The reason I say that is because of these things. Hold on. Like I said, I've only beaten the first Spyro once. I'm not very familiar with it. The reason I say that though is because of, hold on, those like statues, the dragon statues. Hold on, where are they? You toast. These things, these only appear in the first game, from what I remember. Like you're supposed to like save all the dragons or something, and in the sequel, I don't think they're in there. But I could be wrong. Like I said, I haven't played this in a while. And fun fact, I've been a little tardy to the party here. I've been like slacking on my Crash Bandicoot reviews. But ladies and gentlemen, Crash Bandicoot reviews, the Crash 2 and 3 reviews are still coming. I actually am working on a Sonic 06 review, so I'm gonna finish that. There's a video coming, I think tomorrow. You know, so you know, expect that. And then after that, I'm gonna work on Sonic. And I really need to finish the Crash 2 and 3 review. Then I need to play the Crash Insane Trilogy, do a review on that on the stream. And then I need to play Spyro again too and make reviews of that. Oh geez, I'm like slacking behind here. 100% too, I plan to do 100% again. I'm telling you, that number 2 is my, this is all I need. You know, that's what I said, you know, the other, you know, this game is, you know, swell. This game is, you know, awesome. Number 3 I've only played maybe an hour, so I don't really have much memories with it, but number 2, you know, if they had a remaster one, I'd take number 2 all the way. That dude, I hated that guy. I hated that guy. The egg thief? He looks more horrifying though in this like version. I think he had like a mask, like, you know, I'm guessing maybe just for the little animation he, you know, has it off. But I remember he has like a bag too, and he's running at full speed trying to, you know, steal this egg, and you're pretty much supposed to like catch him. It was like a pain in the rear. It's such a pain in the rear. The sound he makes has been ingrained in my brain ever since the holidays. Drives me crazy. That's cool. That was that in the original? I know the power-ups are in the original. What he is doing here, he is using the super speed power-up. You know, there's a certain level. I think that was the I think this is number 1. In the sequels, you see it too. He also can like fly for like time limit. You know, he can fly for a while. You know, flap his wings and then shoot like these fireball meter or meteor ball fire flame things. You know, pretty much these power-ups you can get. And there's like certain sections where you can do like these mini games or puzzles or something, and I'm guessing this is one of them. You know, where it's kind of like a racetrack, and if you crash though, your power like ends, it like stops. You have to go through it again. But these were some of my favorite sections, with just going at full speed, and learning the path. They were very difficult too. And my favorite part though of Spyro, which like I said, I have similar to Crash Bandicoot, I haven't really played the later games after the trilogy, only a little bit. My favorite part in Spyro though is collecting the gems. I love collecting the gems. I love collecting every single gem. It's always difficult getting the last one, but I don't know why, it is so satisfying. Ever since the holidays, collecting those gems, listening to the, those like the sound. You can hear them sometimes, like, like shining or something, especially when they drop on the ground and stuff. Or like looking for them, you see like something shiny in the distance, and then pressing start to open like your book, and you see like your like the level, and underneath you see like the count, like 302 gems out of 303. Finding that last one is always a piece of turd, but that was my favorite part, like 100%ing the games like that. And then I hope they keep all the comedy in the game too. Like I remember there's some levels, I think, where there's enemies that like don't have like some guy, he's like pulling his pants down, his showing his rear and stuff. What is your name again? It's not Sphinx, is it? I never remembered the dragonfly's name. But pretty much the reason he's blue right now is because Spyro got hit, and I believe he changes colors. I think he goes yellow, blue, and green, and then disappears, I think. And if you eat like if you flame the sheep, butterflies come by, and then dragonfly eats the butterflies, and then you regain. That's kind of like your Aku mask, pretty much. Wait, what the turd was that? What the turd was that? It can bounce? What the what? Oh, that wasn't a bounce. I'm like, what the turd is that? It looked like doink doink. It's just a normal jump. But there, you can see him in the corner right here. He looks like a derp. That's Pep. This game looks insane. It's like I don't know what to say. This is better than I expected. Activision, I don't know like what you are doing, but keep it up. Like in the past, few years, you've been a giant turd from what I've, pretty much heard. Especially what you did, to Crash and Spyro, and they kind of, been abandoned after all these years, and then nothing but like Call of Duty and junks and whatever your like, practices and whatever as a company. But I'm telling you, with the Crash Insane Trilogy you came out with, promoted it like crazy. It did well. Now it's coming out to different consoles, and now you're doing the same with Spyro. Like I said, keep this up. I'm definitely picking this up on the PlayStation 4 day one. I'm going there. I'm supporting Spyro here. And apparently it's $40 too, which is awesome. It's similar price to the Insane Trilogy. Now, there's a thing. I don't know if I want to wait, though. I want to get it on the day one. But for Crash Bandicoot, I don't have a picture of this. I should have brought it up, if anything. But Crash Bandicoot came out, I think it was at the end of July, I think, last year? Was it last year? I think it was last year, and we got the announcement 2 years ago. But in December, they made a bundle. Pretty much it was Crash, you get the Insane Trilogy, plus some socks. Like some Crash Bandicoot socks, like in a bundle. And I was like, I wish, they had this on the first day. I would have bought it. I think it was $40 too. I don't think they raised the price. I think it stayed at 40. And so I wonder if they're going to do something similar to, Spyro here. Because that'd be awesome. If anything, I just want those socks. Oh my god. I'm excited, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. I couldn't be happier. Fun fact, Phil actually wanted to join me here, but I told him to get a chair, you know, because of the green screen stuff, and he didn't want to, so yeah. I couldn't be happier, ladies and turds. This is awesome. This is awesome. Reignited Trilogy. The logo too, you see it's a little bit updated, you know, from this, but it's pretty much the same. Oh, this is so cool. Let me go back to that this scene right here. I love snow. It's actually snowing right now. I'm trying to, like I said, this is similar to like Crash, you know, like I said, trailer where I got mixed up and I thought they originally showed the, you know, 3 games, but they only showed the first game, and that's what they're doing here. I'm not as familiar with the first Spyro game as I am number 2. I really want to see a trailer for the second one. You know, I know these levels a little bit, but the game is funny too, though. Like, it's got like its humor and stuff. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I wish it was like more of a surprise or something, or you know, I'm glad they didn't wait until E3. Even though E3 is like 2 months away, it would have, you know, driven me crazy if we had to wait any longer. But at the same time, I would have been more surprised, you know, like that I didn't know it was actually coming and stuff, you know. This is awesome though, ladies and turds. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna have to make an actual, you know, I'm gonna make like a video, like an announcement video or something that this is here, as well as like all the stuff I showed and whatever else I find, you know, fun facts, little quick thing, hopefully soon, if anything. But yeah, I need to, I need to get back to beating the Insane Trilogy as well, because I really need to make those videos, which I should have had finished by last year. And so I plan to do, you know, the same with Spyro. It's just my computer is such a giant turd, you know, and it always like overheats and turns off and stuff, so I can't, you know, work as fast as I want to. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I'm excited. I am very happy. I didn't, you know, if you watch my Crash Bandicoot, you know, reveal, oh my glove, oh my glove, you know, I had a heart attack. Like I said, I wasn't expecting it at all, whereas this, I knew it was coming, and I've been pretty much anticipating this all day long, you know, so the like excitement has been inside, you know, pretty much all week, you know, well, like from the beginning, not all week, like ever since, if you watch my video, ever since we got the Crash Remastered Trilogy like announcement, I've been asking for Spyro as well. And oh, one more thing I forgot to say. What's interesting, hold on. What's interesting, these oddballs right here, the Toys for Bob, such a weird name, but the Toys for Bob oddballs, apparently they're the ones making the, you know, the trilogy here, whereas Vicarious Visions were the ones who made the Crash, you know, like trilogy. And apparently they're also the ones who are porting over Crash to the Switch. And so some people are saying it wouldn't make sense for them to, you know, like port, you know, to make this and not bring it to the Switch as well. You know, I think it's coming, but in a later date, you know, if anything. It's kind of strange why it wouldn't be, you know, all in one. But maybe it's just like a timed exclusive, which I'm fine with. I'm just very happy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I couldn't be happier. We have our Crash Bandicoot coming to the other consoles. Now we have Spyro. All we need that last pretty much is Tomba. I don't think that ever happened, but I would love Tomba. I can't wait to play this. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on another lovely video. Pretty much in the future, you know. Hopefully when I make the reviews for these games and play them on the stream too. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. Leave any like thoughts or anything in the comments too. Like, will you be picking this game up? If so, for which console? Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I didn't realize I was recording for 30 minutes. It's okay. It's okay. I wanted to like let all my, you know, I wanted to let everything out. Alright, ladies and gents. See you next time.